3 types of testimonials that can skyrocket your sales overnight. Hey, Jim Edwards here, and this week we're talking about testimonials. We're talking about case studies, which are stories of how people got results with your product or service. So, we talked before about the fact that a testimonial is different than a case study, in that a case study is a story of how people get results, and a testimonial is people saying something is great. They're saying it's amazing and you should do it too. Now, there are 3 types of testimonials. The first type of testimonial is a results testimonial, and that is basically the best type. Not gonna lie. It's the best type because this is the thing that people read and they go, oh dang, looking at that picture, that chucklehead lost 50 pounds. I bet I could lose 50 pounds. Or, hey, they got their book done in a week. I bet I could get my book done in a week. So these are the best kind because they're proof that other people have gotten results. Now, the second type that you can get is where people do an endorsement of your product or your service. So people come out and say, hey, I use Jim's 7-day ebook, I use Jim's funnel scripts, I use Jim's content marketing scripts. It's amazing, it's better than anything else I've ever used, and I use it every day. It's the greatest thing since sliced bread. That's pretty good, especially if you can get a whole bunch of them. And when you're first starting out, especially when you are releasing a product or something, maybe people haven't had time to get results, but they're happy to say, hey, you know what? I love it. I think it's great. I played with it. I got an advanced copy of it. I got an advanced copy of Jim's book or whatever, and it's amazing. So this is where you also see in books, you'll see stuff like advanced praise for whatever. And then the third type of testimonial is where they endorse you. So people say, you know, hey, Jim's a great guy. I never met anybody smarter than him when it comes to copywriting or content creation or creating offers or something like that. Again, this is better than nothing. I mean, it actually can be really, really good. So what do you do if you don't have any testimonials, any results-oriented testimonials? Try and get some people to read it and give it or watch it or use it or preview it or something and give you an endorsement. If you can't do that, like if it's for a course that you haven't made yet, then endorsements for you and your knowledge and stuff like that. That's where you can go. So these are the 3 types of testimonials. Yes, results-oriented testimonials are the best, but it's not always possible to get those. And then endorsements of the product are the next best, but sometimes you can't get those. And then what you can also do is get people to endorse you. Now, something else, and this is a neat little trick that you can use, especially when you are selling something new, is to use past endorsements. So let's say you're coming out with another book, another course, another software, another service, whatever. You can actually go and use past stuff and say, here's what people have to say about things we've done in the past. Here's what people had to say about our last coaching program. Here's what people had to say about our ability to write sales copy or do whatever. So you just have to make it real clear that this is praise that you have gotten in the past for other stuff that's related to what you're doing now. So that's another way that you can do it. There's lots of other ways to offer proof that you are legit and that your stuff is good or that your ideas are legit, but these are the 4 main ways. Now, one of the best ways to sell is with testimonials and case studies, but also with stories. Stories will help you sell better than pretty much any other type of sales copy. And if you can master stories, you can be average or below average with everything else, and you will still do well. So I'm doing a really cool live masterclass. It's going to be an entire afternoon where I'm going to teach you about sales stories. I'm going to teach you about case studies. I'm going to teach you about how to use stories to actually make more sales. 10x your sales in an afternoon by telling better stories. You can attend absolutely free. Just go to salesstorymasterclass.com and I'll see you live on the masterclass.